Welcome to A Little Extra Travel, where we share our experiences, reviews, tips, and tricks from our travels, and provide a little extra context about traveling with a child with a disability. In this video, we will give you an overview of all of the water park options available at the resorts of the beautiful island of Curacao. We have been to Curacao 4 times and stayed at 3 different all-inclusive resorts during that time. We would like to show you some of the fun water slide and splash pad areas that these resorts have to offer. Most recently, we stayed at Curacao Aqua Resort. We also stayed here a few years ago. This resort is pretty large and spread out, but has many areas that have water slide or splash pad setups, so you're never really too far from one of them, and none of them ever seem to get too busy. The pool across from reception with this yellow water slide was quite deep. We found most of the adults seem to hang out at this pool, or at the other pool that does not have any slides. This slide was rather slow, but it's fun for kids or adults who don't mind using their arms to get some momentum going down the slide. Just note that the pool is deep, so make sure to supervise younger children or those who are not strong swimmers, or be sure they have on a PFD. Next to this pool area, there is a splash pad with a double slide that's a pretty decent setup for younger kids and those who are nervous about the bigger winding slides. There are 2 smaller side-by-side slides that my daughter loved when she was smaller and enjoyed a few times even now. The splash pad area also has some pretty fun features, including a large bucket that dumps once filled and a few other water features. Not too far from that area, over by the pizza bar, there are 2 other very large slides side by side. The yellow slide is a quick, straight-down tube slide. It was fun, but over in a couple seconds. The blue slide next to it is tall, but slower. If you wear a rash guard, that might slow you down, so you might have to push yourself down some of it. But we saw some younger kids going down again and again, so there was still lots of fun to be had. Once again, these pools let out into a fairly deep pool, so make sure to supervise small children and those who are not independent swimmers. Not too far from that area, next to the buffet restaurant, there is a very small splash pad and slide area that is perfect for the youngest visitors and would also be great for children with mobility challenges that might make it difficult to climb all the stairs for the bigger slides. The children playing here seem to be having a blast. Over in the Curacao Hut area pool, there is a great winding blue slide. This one had good water pressure during our second visit, and you could pick up some speed coming down this one. We spent lots of time here, going down again and again. The first time we were at Curacao, a few years back, they had some carnival rides and a huge inflatable water slide. They were super fun, and you sure flew down that big inflatable slide. During our more recent visit, they got rid of these inflatable slides and carnival rides, but instead they built a massive new water park and splash pad area, which is amazing. This is a huge area with water slides and splash pad obstacles, all based in about 1 foot of water, which makes it fun and safe for guests of all ages. The slides aren't massive, but they had good water pressure, and you could have a lot of fun going down them. There are some height restrictions and other rules posted before each slide, but to be honest, when we were there wasn't much in the way of supervision. There were always loungers available when we went, and there is a snack bar with a few options available, so you don't have to leave the pool to get a quick snack. Trust me, your kids will not want you to drag them away. This was truly a huge upgrade, which kept our daughter happy for hours. She was able to navigate the slides independently, and because this water park was just built, everything was in good condition, without any rough edges or broken parts. The splash area would also be great for kids with mobility challenges, provided that they could climb or be assisted over the approximately 1.5 foot wall into the pool area. A few years back, during our first visit to Curacao, we stayed at Sunscape Curacao Resort. This resort didn't have any slides or splash pads. However, they did have a fun multi-sectional pool to explore, with a small waterfall area and a swim-up bar. There is even a covered area for those of you that need to avoid the sun, but still want to enjoy the pool. They also had a fun inflatable trampoline they brought out to the pool area one day for kids to enjoy. We also previously stayed at the Mangrove Beach Quarandon when we visited Curacao. They have both a large and smaller water slide park at this resort. There were plenty of slides to choose from, and they were all pretty fun.
Here it goes.
There is a smaller water slide and splash area that is great for younger kids and those who are not strong swimmers. The larger water slide area is a blast for bigger kids and adults. Note that these slides all drop off into a fairly deep pool.
Hey, let's see, coming in hot.
So strong swimming skills are a must. Otherwise, make sure your child is wearing a PFD. The most thrilling slide is definitely the King Cobra. This one you get to go down on an inflatable tube. And it's fun for those who love a faster, taller, more exciting option. Now, most people will tell you if you're going to visit Curacao, not to do an all-inclusive. The food and service leaves a lot to be desired, and I can't really disagree with that statement. But with that being said, the water parks at some of these resorts are pretty great. And if you can get a good deal, I would recommend either stay there but plan to eat some meals off resort, or maybe just visit them on a day pass to enjoy the water parks. If you have any questions about the waterslide resorts in Curacao, please post them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content like this. Bida ta dushi, life is sweet.
A little extra.